So, good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's June 2nd. It's Wellness Wednesday. We're going to talk about some ways to keep ourselves well. But first, let's do our daily pledge. Today is a new day. I am ready to be the best me I can be. I will listen so I can learn. I will try hard so my brain can grow. I will not give up. I can learn anything I put my mind to. Today is a new day. It's an opportunity for you to, again, work on your goals, be your best self, declutter, work on negativity if you need to, learn to set boundaries. Sky's the limit. You now have 12 hours, 12 plus hours to work on yourself, to make things better, to work on your mood, to increase your coping skills, to go visit a friend, whatever you want. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at? Are you feeling really great this morning? If so, go for a walk, get a cup of coffee, call a friend, do things that are going to continue to boost your mood. Keep it going. That's the most important part, is keep that mood positive, keep it going, use that energy. If you woke up not feeling so great this morning, what can you do to help yourself? Don't forget to get out your toolbox, get out your tool bag. Start working on things that you need to do to help yourself, whether it's making lists or managing your anxiety, journaling. Maybe you need some more supports in your life. You need to reach out to those people today. Maybe you have some appointments that you need to go to. Whatever it is, do something to help yourself because it's important. Life is short. Remember, we're working on capitalizing every single day. And it's important to make sure that you're working on your mental health, your coping skills, your mood, whatever it is. So, how are you feeling? Again, even if we don't check in together, I'm hoping that you're checking in with yourself every day. I know I've said it before, but maybe you need to write it on a calendar. Maybe you need to write it on a marker board if you have one. Maybe write it in your journal. Whatever it is, keep track of your moods. Sometimes you can start to see a pattern, and you will know what maybe you need to be doing on certain days, knowing that maybe your mood isn't going to be so great that day. It's interesting to see kind of how things ebb and flow, but you won't know that unless you document it. So maybe keep track of it for a while and see where you're at. All right, so I know it's going to get hot, and I know some of us are probably not going to leave too far from the air conditioning. But what do we do when we're sitting there? How do we still keep ourselves well, even if we're stuck inside? It's too hot outside. Maybe you suffer from COPD. Maybe the heat just makes you feel sick right away. Whatever it is, you might be spending a lot of time indoors. And so what are you going to do? How are you going to stay productive? How are you going to manage your mental health? How are you going to take good care of your physical self, not eat yourself out of house and home? Here are 25 things to do instead of sitting on the couch. All right. Number 1, meditation. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago. The art of meditation. It's so simple. It only takes a few minutes. You just go to a quiet place, close your eyes, and just start thinking about ways to push out all of your thoughts, finding ways to stay grounded. Don't forget about your grounding techniques, but you can meditate. You can make a gratitude list. If you aren't working on your gratitude journal, now's the time to start it. If you're going to be sitting at home for the next couple of days, if not the next week and a half, and it's going to be 95 degrees outside, now's a good time to get your journal. Go to the dollar store. They're only $1. Purchase a journal and start writing in it, making a list of something that you're grateful for. Start documenting things that you're going to do to help yourself, about your coping skill toolbox or your tool bag, whatever it may be. Stretch. When's the last time you stretched? We've talked about the power of stretching, how that makes your body feel better, just gets the blood pumping better. Stretching. Having a dance party. Nobody ever said you couldn't have a dance party all by yourself. Turn on some music and have a dance party. You can sing. You can have a rock concert on your own. I don't know if you have a radio or the TV, whatever it is, put on the music, dance party. Not only are you moving and you're grooving and you're having fun, but it's also exercise, and you're going to help yourself get motivated. So if you are spending a lot of time in home, have a dance party, even if it's for 10, 15 minutes. That's great exercise for you. Just keep moving and do something. Send a note to a friend, write a letter, send it in the mail, send a nice text message. You could read a book. It says you could read a book, sit down for like an hour or half an hour, whatever amount of time you can focus, sit down, read a book. Declutter a drawer. Go directly to your junk drawer and declutter it. I don't know about you guys, but my junk drawer is getting to the point where it won't even close. So it's probably about time to start throwing some things away. Maybe you go to your dinner table. Maybe you have a table in your kitchen that's full, pile high. It's overflowing with papers. Declutter it. Maybe you have a specific area in your kitchen, or you have an office area, or your bedroom. Go and declutter. Little bits at a time. We have plenty of time, so just start doing little things. Go take a stack of papers and get rid of it. Go take a bag and get rid of it. Whatever it may be, we'll start doing those things. We just talked about that. Write a letter, draw, or paint. Take an online course. Go to NAMI.org. NAMI.org. So they say take an online course. You can go to NAMI.org and you can take some free online educational classes. I think they have some things in there that you can participate in, maybe some videos that you can watch. If you're needing some more ideas on how to take care of yourself or someone else in your life, while you have time and you're sitting at home, if you're trying to stay cool, go to NAMI.org and take some online courses, take some classes, read up on some educational. I know they have fact sheets and they have just tons of information on there that you can go and look at. And like I said, not only can you build up your coping skills toolbox, but you can also figure out better, ways to help other people. You can bake or you can cook something. Baking and cooking. Maybe it's the time where you do a little meal prep. I don't know about you guys, but I would love to do more meal prep. It would make things easier throughout the week. It would be faster, and I would already know what I was going to be eating. And for some of you you're obviously living alone, or you struggle with meals, you don't know what to make, whatever it may be, if you work on meal prep and you work on a couple of meals at a time, put them in the freezer, put them in the fridge. There maybe is something that you can throw in the crock pot or pop them in the microwave if you made a plate of lasagna or something like that. But maybe you take this time to do some meal prep, do some baking, okay? Make a vision board. We talked a little bit about that. Actually, we've talked probably a lot of bit about that. But making a vision board for yourself, getting some tag board, cutting out pictures on a magazine. What are some of your goals? What are some of your hopes and dreams? Go to the dollar store, get yourself a huge piece of tag board for $1. Cut out old newspaper clippings, magazine clippings, whatever it is, and make yourself a vision board. Put it up somewhere that's going to inspire motivation and working on your goals. And what do you want for yourself? What are you working towards? This is a great time to work on that. Enjoy a hot drink like your coffee, your tea. Go sit outside with it on a park bench in the shade. You could journal. Oh, let's see here. Learn another language. Maybe in the next week and a half, you're going to learn another language. Exercise, call someone special, go for a walk if it's not too hot, listen to a podcast. If you have the internet, some people have podcasts or just different stations that you can listen to about some interesting information. You can take a bath, spring clean, or maybe you just play some games. Maybe you got like solitaire on your phone or things like that. Here's some more ways to be productive when you're alone at home and bored. Organize your planner for the next month. Go through your calendar. Start looking at the appointments you have. Maybe it's going to jog your memory and you're going to say, I forgot to call that person. I need to make an appointment. So get your planner organized, get your calendar organized. This is the time that if you're going to sit at home, let's do something. Let's be productive. Let's keep moving. Not only is that going to help your mental health, but it's going to make the day go by a little bit smoother and hopefully help you feel better. Toss out expired products. When's the last time you went through your cupboard? I always enjoy going to the cupboard and finding something from like 2016, 2018, whatever it is. But go start getting rid of expired items. Go to your refrigerator. Start cleaning your fridge. If you know there's something in the back of your fridge that you don't even remember cooking, it's a good sign it needs to be cleaned out. Maybe you go through your phone and you set that up so you get rid of old contacts or people that you don't want on there anymore. Maybe you're going to, let's see here, what else did this say? Go through pictures, start cleaning up some things. Oh boy. Create a to-read list. Maybe you're going to create a list of the books that you want to read. Create a happy list. I like this. Write down all the things that make you happy. Just start writing things down. Things that make you happy. What do you want to do? What do you have for plans for the summer? Maybe there's some goals that you have, but you need to write them down. If you guys are anything like me, I am visual and I need to see it. Otherwise, before you know it, the months are going to fly by. And I haven't done a single thing that I wanted to do because I forgot about it. Maybe you're going to do a budget. Maybe this is the time. It's the beginning of the month. Maybe this is the time that you sit down and you start working on that budget. Write down what you have coming in, what you have going out, what's your allowance for the week, what does your budget look like. Maybe you start making a list of people that you're grateful for. You call them, you send them a letter, do something. Organize things around your house, and again, they say take online courses. I thought this was really cute, and I printed this off. This is a coping skill toolbox, okay? So maybe while you're at home or over the summer, or if you're home because you don't feel well or whatever it is, now's the time to start working on some things and more ways to help yourself. So this is their definition of a coping skill toolbox. I like this. It's your collection of various favorite and healthy items that you can use when you're feeling anxious, distressed, depressed, whatever. All right, they say the items below are recommended to help you feel better. Just keep in mind that you want things that are a positive distraction that will help you get through difficult times. All right, so they say healing stones. Maybe you put some healing stones in there. I like the index cards. Start writing things down, things that you're grateful for, positive affirmations, grounding techniques. Remember the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe you get it out another index card and you write HALT on there, HALT, hungry, angry, lonely, tired. All of the things that are going to jog your memory. You can put playing cards in there so that if you need to distract yourself, you have playing cards, pictures of loved ones, things that are going to make you feel happier. Any type of music, a special CD. I don't know, maybe you still play a cassette tape. I think that's great. Peppermint. Okay, so oils, whether it's lavender, peppermint, any sort of calming oils. They say lemon oil too. A rubber band. Some people use rubber bands as a way to just kind of, what is the word I'm looking for now? To trigger them into thinking different things. It's kind of like their cue to stop the negative thinking or maybe make some changes immediately. Maybe you're going to put a stress ball in there, hard candy to suck on, like mints are good, a yoga tape or yoga. Maybe you write on a card about some yoga moves or some sort of like exercising that you want to do that's going to help you feel better. You can put a stuffed animal in there, a soft blanket, a tea packet, a piece of gum or a pack of gum. You're going to get out some affirmation cards. Maybe you have spent some time writing down some affirmation cards. And so that you can just look at it and say, I am worth it. I can do this. Nothing's going to stop me. Sky's the limit. You're just going to write down a bunch of affirmation cards, okay? Scented candle, maybe that's when you take it out and you need a special candle. If you like peppermint smells, a bottle of bubbles, we've talked about that. That's distracting, it's positive, it's light, it's happy. Anything that smells like lavender, lavender is calming. They say crafts and beads, meditation tape or pillow too. Whatever you want, crossword puzzles, Sudoku, whatever you can put in your coping skills toolbox, you do. Maybe you put a piece of chocolate in there. I would put some chocolate in there. Gosh, sky's the limit. So really start doing some searching. Maybe put a fidget spinner in there. Whatever it is, maybe you put a brush in there because you like to comb your hair. Whatever it may be that's going to create positivity. I thought this was cute. This is their coping skills toolbox, the same thing we've been talking about. So your challenge for the rest of the week and into the weekend is to find positive ways to distract yourself while you're at home. If you're staying inside to stay cool, be productive. Get off of the couch, get moving, have your own dance party, start a craft, do some baking, do some meal prep, put together your coping skill toolbox, send out letters, whatever it may be, keep moving, don't sit. That makes our anxiety worse. It can make our depression worse. It can ruin our sleep. It's going to make us feel sluggish. Most of the things that you have going on, if you're sitting at home for hours on end alone, is only going to hurt your mental health. So we don't want to do that. We want to keep doing positive things that are going to help us feel better and get us through certain times. And so that's why we're going to keep moving and work on our toolbox. Be productive, declutter, organize, whatever it may be, keep moving. Happy Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week. I can't even talk today. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Make sure you stay cool. And I will see you Monday morning.